reminds me of a video game I used to play when I was a kid. It was a racing game. It said 3, 2, 1, beep, and then you went. Just flashback here. So today we're talking about 3.10. We get to compose decimals to the tenths and hundredths place values. You're going to be seeing and working in words like we did today to transfer them into decimals, and then we're going to use those words in this language to compose fractions as well. Okay, so just a quick language lesson, since all your eyes are here. This is a good visual lesson, right? If really the difference between these place values has a lot to do with that TH there, right? Everybody say hundreds. No.
Hundreds.
No. Hundreds. Everybody say hundredths. Yes, really emphasize that. Okay, so that's the key. That excellent, nice. I love that. I love the exaggeration. That's the key. Is this TH at the end really tells you where your place value belongs. Okay. One other key that you need to know is just that decimal place right there. The decimal tells you so much information about your place value, right? What's the place value immediately to the right? Or I'm sorry, immediately to the left? The very first place value you ever learned in your life, right? So I'll put this 4 in the ones place, right? And what's the place value immediately to the left? It's 10 times more than ones. The tens place, so I'll just go ahead and make a number, and we'll put it in the tens place. And what's the place value immediately to the left? 10 times more than 10. I'm sorry. Hundredths place, okay? And there is a predictable pattern, right? There's also a predictable pattern as you start moving this way, right? So there's not a one place. That's not a thing. But we do have, it starts at the, I'll just start making this a new color. This is the tenths place. And by tenths place, we're thinking we're breaking a whole down into 10 pieces. So we might be seeing, you know, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces, right? Okay. So we could be talking about 2 tenths, or we could be talking about 2 tenths in this case. All right. Here's the difference when you start actually, and then the next place value, what I want to talk about is, so if I have the tenths, here's the predictable motion. I'm going from tens to hundreds this way. What's the next place value over here?
100.
From tenths to hundredths, right? Okay. And what do you suppose the next place value is over? Thousandths, right? So there is definitely a predictable pattern here. Yes, sir. Yeah. So there's a bit of a pattern going that way, right? Yeah. So we know this is going to be the thousands place going this direction. We're probably going to see it go to the thousandths place. Well, not probably. We definitely are going to see it go to the thousandths place in that direction. Okay. So, just a little language and a little. I saw some of you really playing with this, and I liked what you were doing there. But I just want to be very specific about these types of ideas, so you're not. I mean, so you get the right answer, so you get what's being asked of you, right? So when it was saying like 4 tenths and 40 hundredths, okay. Essentially these are the same numbers, but it's asking when this number, I'm sorry, whoever's asking you with this language is asking you for a specific number. So 4 tenths looks like this, right? And 40 hundredths looks like this, okay? Essentially, it's the same number. We talked about that place value holder there, but you want to be specific. If it's asking for 4 tenths, you want to write 4 in the tenths place, okay? And when it's asking for 40 hundredths, you're starting the number, or the end of the number starts in the hundredths place and then moves into the tenths place, okay? It kind of is like reverse place value with this. Essentially, they're equal, but this is asking for two different processes for you. Okay? And then when it's talking about, give me just a moment, sir. When it says you're moving into fractions, okay, so 4/10 looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It looks like this. 4/10, and then the fraction looks like this, 4/10, okay, which is all good with that. When it says 40 hundredths, the only thing that's changing essentially, the only thing that's changing essentially with this is the number of pieces which it's broken down into. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? It's still going to be the same 4 pieces turned in. You would expand it because you're breaking it down to 40 hundredths. You're breaking each of the pieces down into 10 more pieces, and this is where we get that very elongated block that you've been looking at, right? Same amount is shaded, it's just the number of pieces that are shaded is different, right? So these are still equal with that. Thumbs up, thumb sideways, thumbs down. How are you feeling about just this specificness about your place value moving into, being equal, but just changing based on the name of the place value, tenths and hundredths? Okay, and then how are you feeling about using this language? Thumbs up, thumbs sideways, thumbs down, saying 4/10, turning it into a fraction like this, or 40 hundredths, turning it into a fraction like this. Thumbs up, thumbs sideways, thumbs down.